I was sitting on the couch when my 15-year-old daughter smiled at her phone. I didn't know homework could be so charming, I said with a grin. Suddenly, she stormed into her room. I have a boyfriend, okay, Dad? Are you happy now? I took a deep breath. When do I get to meet him? The door flew open. You can't meet him yet. Please, Dad. Not until I turn 16, then I'll explain everything. Bristol, if someone's threatening you or no one's threatening me, why do you have to make everything so weird? Before I could respond, my phone rang. My son Jacob calling from the University of Michigan. Hey buddy, is Bristol dating someone? His voice was strained and urgent, like something was seriously wrong. Dad, listen to me very carefully. Do not investigate this. Give her until her birthday. Jacob, you're scaring me. Is my daughter in danger? No, nothing like that. Just trust her, okay? 2 weeks passed and I tried to respect Bristol's privacy until the most insane thing happened. She started doing her own laundry twice a week. This was the same teenager who refused to learn how to use a vacuum. I was emptying Bristol's hamper when I found this oversized University of Michigan hoodie, Jacob's school. When she got home from school, I held it up casually. This yours? Her face went red. Oh yeah, it's my boyfriend. Thrift store. It's a boyfriend-style hoodie from a thrift store. She grabbed it from me and hurried to her room. That night, I walked past Bristol's room around 2 a.m. to get water and heard her on the phone, voice muffled but urgent. I know, but I can't keep doing this. The lying is killing me. A pause. My dad will kill us when he finds out who you are. You know he will. The next morning, Bristol came down the next morning wearing a turtleneck in the summer. New fashion choice? I asked. Just trying something different. But when she reached for orange juice, the turtleneck shifted and I saw her frantically adjust it to cover it. She saw me looking and practically ran back to her room. I decided to wait until Mother's Day to confront them. We always visited his mom's grave together. Sorry, Dad. I have a huge project due on Monday. It's Mother's Day, Jacob. I know. I'm sorry. An hour later, Bristol announced she couldn't come either because she was sleeping over at Ashley's. When I called Ashley's mom to confirm, she sounded confused but said yes, Bristol could come over. The pattern became undeniable after that. Every time Jacob mentioned coming home, Bristol had plans. Every time she wasn't home, he was too busy to call. That night, I confronted her gently. Before I could get a word out, she screamed, "Why can't you just trust me?" She stormed off. But the worst part was 2 days later. Bristol came home with her hair chopped short. Her beautiful long hair she'd been lathering with castor oil since middle school. My boyfriend likes it better this way, she said, running her fingers through it self-consciously. The college savings withdrawals were the final straw. $300 transferred to her checking account, and all the charges showed up near Jacob's campus. When I asked, she claimed it was for SAT prep, but couldn't look me in the eye. That's how I spent Mother's Day driving to Michigan. Jacob's apartment was off campus. I knocked, my heart pounding. Jacob opened the door, and his face went white. Dad, we need to talk about Bristol. That's when I heard her voice from inside. Is that the pizza? Standing behind him was Bristol in a slinky bathrobe, barely covering her body in messy makeup. We all stood there in silence. Dad, Jacob started. Remember, this is legal. Bristol isn't your biological daughter, Jacob said quietly. She's your wife's daughter. We're not related by blood. We're step-siblings. I stared at him in shock. Jacob, she's 15. You're a sophomore in college. We fell in love, Bristol said through tears. We couldn't fight it. Plus, I'm 16 soon. I stopped listening after that and swung my fist at my own son, knocking him to the ground. Full story on channel. Link below.